From Omega to Mars, from the council to the city spars, from the reaches of space to the pillars of Asgard grace. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is AguilaDeAcero from AguilaDeAcero, and today we are going to make the video review for Euro Truck Simulator 2. First of all, before we begin, I'd like to share a little story with you, because at first when I saw this kind of video games on Steam called simulator, for example truck simulator, train simulator and so on, you get the idea. At first my first reaction to this kind of game was, dude, these kind of games must really be frustrating or boring. To be honest, I didn't have much expectation, but you know what they say, you need to first try things and make your own opinion about it. And this is a good story because it turned out to be a really good game. Anyway, I was browsing the Steam store and I saw this game Euro Truck 2. It had a demo on it and I said, why not, let's try it out. I played it 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 4 and so on. I reached 10 hours playing only the demo and I say, this game is really good, I need to buy it. And I did. I did buy the base game and then reached out to SE Software to have the permission to make a video review. They provided a key for this video and they provided all the DLCs from the game, so here we are. First of all, the idea of this game, simply put, is like to going to point A to point B. It's really simple. So the idea is really simple, but the game is even more than that. But it gets better because at first you don't own your own truck, you need to work for somebody else, and eventually you earn enough money to buy your own truck, and you can build your own company, you can buy different truckers and so on. Another thing that is very interesting is that you can modify your truck, you can buy engines, you can customize the way it looks with custom paint jobs. You have a lot of accessories to customize your truck, and the best way to describe this game Euro Truck Simulator 2 is that you experience the joy and the beauty of traveling alone on the road. And the best way to describe this type of emotion is showing you the next video. And this is the best thing that the game has to offer, is the experience of going on long roads and trying to deliver the goods to the company that you are working for. Of course, you have things like level up, you have different options to level up your character, you unlock new goods to deliver, extra XP bonus for very long roads, but at the main core Euro Truck Simulation, it's all about the experience and the music you hear when you're driving. For example, one game that most of you guys and girls will surely know is GTA. The one thing that many people that play that game always keeps talking about, it's about the music. The music that they hear on the radio, the different tracks from many artists they hear, maybe it's from the 90s. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, they like the music. And this is the thing that Euro Truck Simulator does really well. The game doesn't have an original soundtrack, but you can listen to the online radios, or you can bring your own MP3s. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, the experience when you are driving in the rain, and when that specific soundtrack or your favorite music comes online, the experience is really good. ¡Esta! Cumbia Drive, nena! Now let's talk about in more depth about the game. This game has received recently one major DLC. It's not a DLC, it's more like an expansion because all the content it has First of all, it's called Viva la France, and like the name suggests, it adds the world region about France. You have new locations to visit, the level of detail is really good, you can see the difference between this expansion pack and the last one that it was called Going East, and of course you can see a major difference on the base game, because this game was released like 5 years ago. Of course the quality is quite different between the base game and the new expansions pack, but I guess what I'm really trying to say here is that the game is really good, because in all these years the game kept going forward, they kept adding new stuff. Of course you have DLCs like new paint job and the cabin accessories DLC, and the community kept the game alive, and the devs keep coming and again and adding more quality content to the game. You can only enjoy this because not many games for many years ago can achieve this level of success. And yet again, the best thing about this game, apart from the expansions to the new locations you can visit, the new tracks you can buy, and all the accessories and all the mods that are present on the Steam Workshop, is the experience. The experience of going along on the road. Of course, you need to fight with the traffic and the simulation physics that the game has. But yeah, it's the experience of the road. Now you have an idea of what the game has to offer, you know about the expansions packs, they all are good. They all are good. Viva la France is the best one, of course. It has the more locations to visit. Now let's talk about the things that I didn't like about the game. Actually, for me, and this is a surprise, there aren't many things that I can point out as negative aspects of the game. Because the game is really good. You need to take in account that the game it was 5 years ago released, and the graphics are not very good. Perhaps they did upgrade the game as the game progresses during the years, because you have a day and night cycle, you have weather effects. And yeah, something that I forgot to say, that this game it's an open world. You can go wherever you like, you can do missions, of course. And yeah, what I was trying to say, the game maybe is not doesn't have this best HD graphics, but what is in there is really good. The one thing that I didn't like about the game was the sound quality of the effects. Yes, you can go to the Steam Workshop and you can download many new sounds with effects, rains and track sounds, but you know how mods are. They are user based, right? Sometimes you can find in a mod 2 new sounds that you really like, and you can find 15 new sounds that are on low quality. They don't fit quite well on the game. What I'm trying to say, you have options to improve on the base game via mods. But talking about the bass sound of the game, you can really notice that the sound recording was made from something from 5 years ago. Some sound files are on mono, they are not in stereo, and yeah, they are on low quality. Anyway, I'm not saying all the quality of the sound is bad, but when you hear a low quality effect in game, you will notice. I hope that they really fix this, or at least update the sound effects to a higher quality sometime soon, especially now that they are releasing new expansions. Well, we have reached the end of the video, and my final score for this game is a 9, a solid 9. At first I was kind of, well, maybe an 8, you know, because I really didn't like some sound effects, but even so, as I get playing the game even more, I was really happy with it. I like the experience, it's relaxing. I know I say the experience, I know that I say the word experience many times, but yeah, you need You need to play it with your own hands to really understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video review. If you liked this video, consider a like or a share, it's up to you. Like always, I'm AguilaDeAcero from AguilaDeAcero, and I see you guys and girls on the next video review.